Yo, what's up guys? Cam here. I wanted to make this video to have something to put on my channel as just like an about me. So that's what this is. If you're not interested in that, that's totally fine. I'll hope to see you on the next one. For the video itself, first off, I want to say that I haven't written any scripts for anything. I'm basically just doing takes until I like what I say. So if I say a bunch of ums and things, I promise you that is the version of that clip that has the very least amount of ums. So anyway, my content's just generally going to be pretty raw. So just keep that keep that in mind. That may change in the future, but I want this to not turn into some kind of fake bullshit, for lack of a better word, that I see kind of a lot of other places. So first off, let's talk about why I made the channel. Now, I made it about 2 weeks ago at this point, and I don't want to get insanely deep and emotional here already, but maybe a lot of you can kind of feel what I'm saying here when I say that I've been struggling, with depression pretty much my entire life since I was a young kid, where I just felt like I was never really satisfied and happy with what I was doing. And I also felt that I was never the owner of my own destiny. And like I was just kind of going through the motions, right? Like I went to school because it was the thing to do and I needed to, but I didn't enjoy it. I got a job because it's the thing to do and it pays the bills, but it's like not really satisfying in the way that I want it to be. And so this channel was really, it's about my own space and creating my own community and making what I want in the image that I want it to be. And so this content is just about really being satisfied at the end of the day. And I say that in that I can basically make a video during the day and I can look at that later and sleep at night feeling like I accomplished something. And call me crazy or not, but it's been great. Even when I wasn't getting many views on my video, like that first, that's not what it's about for this channel. Like it's not about views. Obviously views are great. I'm not going to turn down views, but I would rather just build something sustainable here, that we have viewers that enjoy the content that I'm making, they like me, and we have something that can just continue to go on, and we can all just have a good time and vibe together. So let's go ahead and talk about my professional background first. I have a degree in information systems and data analysis. I have worked as a career analyst in the private sector for about 7 years now. So my job, right, is to take tons of raw data out of databases and convert it into useful information and insights for our executives to help us make better business decisions. Now, I think that obviously lends itself pretty closely to what you're seeing from my content now. The goal of this is not to be a news channel. I don't want to talk about something you can just read. There are plenty of other channels for that. I want to do something different, right? I want to talk about some of the deeper meanings of what that actually is saying, and also strategies that maybe come from that. So just to wrap up that idea, if you're looking for content that may be a little deeper than your normal stuff you might find, that's not so deep that you're bringing out spreadsheets and doing calculus, then maybe this is the channel for you. Now, as far as my gaming resume goes, I've got all classes maxed on SOD, and I'll talk about that in a second, but let's go way back here. Back in the day, I was doing Soul Calibur 2 tournaments on GameCube and Xbox at the local library, and then I got into RuneScape and WoW kind of around the same time there. I was playing WoW throughout high school, and then I got into League as I was getting to be I think a junior and senior in high school, and I played that in early college, and I was pretty good. I was like top 0.25% in season 3 and 4, I think, but I was a support main, like Janna, Nami, that Lulu, those kind of enchanters. But I played on a team. We didn't do like LCS or anything like that, but we went and traveled and did some tournaments. So I have an understanding of games at a high level, and I think combining that with my data analytics background can give a unique perspective of someone that like let's just take a step back here, right? I think that you have on YouTube, you have a lot of people that are very, incredibly knowledgeable about that specific topic, but lack a lot of the other skills needed to relay that information properly. And then I also think you have people that have the skills to relay that information properly, but are not informed enough to actually give good information. So I'd like to think that I'm like a decent fit for both. I will say things that are wrong. I already looked at my past videos and felt like, oh man, I just destroyed. That was terrible. Like I missed this, and this. But I have a full-time job. I'm just trying to make it work right now. We're doing the best we can, guys. So anyway, that's that. I also briefly want to talk about just my relationship, since I mentioned it in a past video. Currently engaged. We've been engaged for 4 months now, which I said was recent. I still consider that recent. But yeah, we've been dating for close to a decade at this point. She's fantastic. Obviously, I love her, otherwise I wouldn't be marrying her. But she's great. She seems to have shown interest in potentially joining the channel at times. So maybe you'll see her at some point. And that's all I wanted to talk about. I want to keep this short. I've been spending a lot of time on my other videos. This one is just us talking, chatting, get to know me. If you like the video, obviously, like, comment, and subscribe. But, I'm super happy that everyone has enjoyed the channel and has been supportive, and I really look forward to the growth of this channel. I think we can really make something here, and I did not feel that way a week ago when I started. Like, I didn't think this was possible, just straight up. Like, there's not really any other way to put it. So that's all. I'll leave it. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Cam out.